Greetings, greetings, greetings. You know who this is. This is your So Jazzy Homegirl with So Jazzy Homegirl Media and Podcast, and specifically with the ladies of the Hive podcast show. We are in Tuskegee, Alabama. OMG. Why is that so specific today? Because today is July 4th. And while so many other people are celebrating the idea of independence, I am actually celebrating the 145th birthday of Tuskegee, Alabama's university's birthday. Can you just believe 145 years of the existence of America, which is 250 years old today? Tuskegee made 145. So we wanted to come and take a tour. I am now standing at the home of Booker T. Washington, the Oaks home, and looking at the massive magnolia tree and the grounds and the house itself, from the outside at least. I'm at the backside doing the video. So we're getting ready to go in and tour, but I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about my ideas and my thought process. And I also want to make sure that I record this day because I will never see 145 years again. I will never see a 250-year anniversary of the America's idea of freedom, leaving Europe and coming here because they believed that it was injustice being done to the people. And so the ground we stand on even today was because people wanted to be free. And so we're still working toward the dream because, of course, freedom isn't free, and definitely America is not the United States. We are still in the position of making sure that America does what America says it was founded on. And so if you've ever read the poem on the Statue of Liberty, you will know that we still have a whole lot of work to do. But nevertheless, we have a lot of people here, and I'm just so excited. We walked in, gave us these pamphlets that tell some of the history of the university. And so they had us pointing out different things and different people. And when you pointed it out, they had questions that you had to ask. So my question when I pointed out Booker T. Washington was, what college did he go to? Did I know? I should have known, but I didn't know. I said Tuskegee, of course, and they said no. Which one did he go to? Not found it. Hello, does anybody know? I'm going to pose that to you. Nonetheless, once you answer the question, then you got a little gift, and they gave me this little gift. You see what it is? It's a peanut pen. Love it. Anyway, I asked, where are the sheroes? And I said, as a beekeeper, I am very interested in Margaret Washington because she actually founded the Ladies Beekeeping Club, one of the first, if not the first, for Black women. And she said, well, we don't have her today. We just have the heroes. So listen here, we got to change that because I'm a whole Black woman and I need representation. Anyway, we're going to check back in with you a little later. Okay, bye. Hey, everybody. I'm back. Just did the tour of Booker T. Washington and Margaret Washington's home, this historical site, 145th anniversary birthday of the foundation of the school and the institution, now the university. When I tell you I love history and I love this house and the bathtub, the clawfoot bathtub, get out of here. It was amazing. I can't wait till I become a student here because let me just tell you, I'm going to sign up for anything that I'm passionate about. If it's nothing but one course, I want to say that I went to a HBCU and one that founded all of the other HBCUs. So here we go. We got a lot to do as a people to preserve the history of our foundations and to keep it going. Our forefathers and our foremothers Our ancestors worked so hard, gave their lives, sacrificed time, health, and relationships just to make sure that we would have this legacy. And it is up to us to make sure that it keeps going. How are you? So that's all, guys. I just wanted to come in and let you know that this is not the end. There's some great things that So Jazzie Homegirl Media is doing with Tuskegee. You guys stay tuned and continue to support because this is big. It's a big deal. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay. Oh my goodness. Bye, y'all. Somebody just came up and I need to know who it is. Somebody to somebody. And I might need to talk to them. Because somebody needs to know me and I need to know somebody. When you ride up in the golf course like that, I need to know who you are. Standing in front of the historic Oaks home of who? Booker T. Washington. But let me tell you who just said something, and I'm going to have him repeat it again because this is an auspicious day, okay? So I'm going to let him introduce, because y'all know I let people introduce themselves, and then he's going to tell you what he just said.
Okay, well, hello, everyone. What an honor to be here. I am Chris Lee, Mayor of the historic city of Tuskegee, Alabama. I am here today celebrating the 4th of July. While most of America is celebrating, Independence Day and, America. We can't talk about America without the contributions of these hallowed grounds that we stand on now.
Not at all. There's no way possible.
We talk about America 250, but I think the greatest part of that America 250 are the 145 years that Tuskegee University has contributed to the fabric of truly the American story. It's such an honor to be here. I kept looking over and saying, she looks familiar.
Listen to this part.
And I was trying to figure out where I knew you from, and it was the glasses too, very unique glasses there. Then I saw her shirt right here. And I said, I started watching that. It was the first episode, right? First episode of the podcast of the season. Tahani, I met her in Birmingham.
My co-host.
And she was telling me all about the beekeeping and what you all were doing. I told her to keep me in the loop. She did. So she sent me the link, and I didn't even respond to her. I just went and started watching it. So I got to go back and finish that. But, what a moment to be here with you and to share this interview.
Let me tell you why this is so important. Because, guys, y'all know I'm going to talk about God. Y'all know I got to do it. So before I left Atlanta, now I'm supposed to be in North Carolina. I am.
Wow. So
my residency is California. So I'm California, Georgia, and North Carolina.
Yes.
Lord, somebody pray for me. And so I was supposed to be going to North Carolina.
You're here for a reason, though, right now.
Tahani said, Jazzie, guess what's going on in Tuskegee? She sent me this yesterday. And I said, so we're going to go cover it, right? And she said, for sure, but she's taking care of her aunt. So she's caregiving. Shout outs to you for doing so. Yes. But I said, you know what? No worries. Because 145 years. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to live, but if I'm going to crack a wrinkle for another 145, I probably won't be here. So I said, there is no way possible. Hey, y'all heard it here. But there's no way possible that as a network, as a media, as a beekeeper, as a black woman, as a child of farmers and sharecroppers, and all the things, that I could not come and bring this to our audience and have the experience for myself. Absolutely. 145 years, who's going to see it again? 250 years, who's going to see it again? So I was like, okay, God, when I go, you're going to have to create an opportunity for me to meet some folks in high places. I keep telling y'all to get some friends. Y'all don't believe nobody. The fact that we are on a quest to bring HERstory. We have history.
That's right.
But our untold stories as Black women starting here in Tuskegee, and I keep telling people, y'all do know that Margaret Washington started the beekeepers, the Lady Beekeepers Club. Y'all want to know history? And so our
HERstory. Come on now.
You see how he corrected me on my own term? But what our plan is to do is to get the permissions and get all of the conversations with the mayors so we can come and document that.
Absolutely.
Because it's important that nobody's left out. And so I'm ecstatic. Y'all,
I'm with a celebrity right here, straight off
I keep
of
telling
YouTube.
y'all I'm somewhat of a big deal. Y'all don't believe nobody. Y'all heard it from the mayor first. Mayor,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you so
thank you,
much.
thank
We
you
really
for being
appreciate
here,
it.
and this is powerful. You said it best. It's nothing but God. We are here. We're all here at this moment. And we have a purpose. We're living in that purpose.
Yes.
I see the passion that you all have, and I think it's so important to get our people back to our roots.
Yes.
We have the blueprint, even right here in this city, but this was the blueprint for our people across the world.
I'm gonna share why that blueprint word was so important. I'm telling you, God is just
we don't have to recreate it.
We do not.
And we just have to do what we're doing, and that is just adapt to modern times. But we got to get back to those fundamentals: farming, beekeeping.
Yeah, we have to.
Using
because
our hands.
Without the bees, trees, and water, specifically, y'all have heard me say it before. Without bees, trees, and water, there's no life.
That's right.
Bees pollinate our agriculture. What is Tuskegee built on? I got a little pen they gave me because I answered the question correctly. But it's important that we understand what is important.
For sure.
Food source right now is critical. So everything is going back. I say back to Eden. It's going back to the beginning.
That's right.
Of teaching us what we should and shouldn't do. So
That's
thank
right.
you so much. I'm
Thank
not gonna
you
hold
so
you. I know
much.
you probably got so many more things to do. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it.
It's an honor.
Okay, guys.
All right.
You know I'm gonna bask in this for about 25 years. See y'all. Love you. Bye.
See y'all later.
The declarations of the past or the professions of the present, the conduct of the nation seems equally hideous and revolting. America is false to the past, false to the present, and solemnly binds herself to the false of the future. Standing with God and the crushed and bleeding slave on this occasion, I will, in the name of humanity, which is outraged, in the name of liberty, which is feathered, in the name of the Constitution and the Bible, which are disregarded and trampled upon, dare to call in question and to denounce with all the emphasis I can command.
I'm back here on the side of the house at Tuskegee University because why? It's happy 145th day. Some people call it something else, but on July 4th, this season in our lives is happy 145th, 2020. When I tell you this man has brought me to tears on multiple occasions today, he embodied Frederick Douglass. Like I really thought he was Frederick. I was about to say, Mr. Douglass, can we have a moment to discuss? So he did a beautiful, absolutely fantastic job at bringing us Frederick Douglass's speech today. So I'm gonna let him introduce you because he's somewhat of a big deal. I had the mayor, and now y'all know as a real estate agent, as many hats that I wear, I'm fascinated. Okay, come on and tell the people who you are and what you did today and what that meant to you.
So, greetings, I'm Dr. Kwesi Daniels. I'm the Department Head of Architecture here at Tuskegee University.
I told you.
Also a Tuskegee alum. So it's always an honor to be here whenever we can represent the university and its importance in this country. So after 145 years, still being here,
Yes.
and the fact that we
Miracle.
were born in rural Alabama, Tuskegee is it turns the narrative about what's possible in this country and what limitations we have in this country on its head. And so I was asked by the Park Service to read Frederick Douglass's "What Does 4th of July Mean for the Slave?" And just powerful.
I'm gonna ask him a question because let me tell you something. This was my very first time hearing the entire speech. Y'all listen, 1 hour, 30 minutes, standing in the Alabama sun. My God, today y'all know the menopause did a whole lot of things in this polyester shirt. However, I didn't move. I didn't leave. I didn't sit. Because when I say I'm about to cry. Let me get it together. Let me pull it together. Got a job to do. When I say he embodied the man, I mean seriously. Simply because it's relevant to today.
Yes.
I mean, I think more than any other time, I can't say that. It's been different times when it's been as relevant.
Mm-hmm.
But I think today, I think in 2026, today,
the fact that we still have this,
to the exact things,
yes,
mind-boggling.
yes.
So I know I teared up just now because let me tell you how many times I got it on the video that he teared up multiple times. What did that mean to you? Look, see, he's somewhere with a big deal. What did it mean to you to do that?
I mean, when I was initially asked, I was like, sure, I'm happy to read. You know, I mean, come on, to read Frederick Douglass is like, why wouldn't you say yes?
His prophecy.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
2026.
And as I was preparing and I was listening to James L. Jones read it, and I was like, oh, this is a thing.
A big thing.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
But then to read it myself
Here.
And
As a professor.
knowing that Frederick Douglass came and christened Tuskegee, and to be able to read his words
On the steps.
on 4th of July.
Wait a minute. On the steps of the building that the students made, and he is the professor of what? Architecture.
So no, it's the fact that take slave out and replace it with immigrant.
Yes.
Take slave out
Yes.
and replace it with Palestinians.
Yes.
Take slave out, replace it with prisoner, and you're having the exact same conversation.
It's the exact.
And to read the expression of the horrors of enslavement.
That almost took me out. It almost took me out.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, all right,
Ooh,
I gotta go. I can't do
it almost took me out.
Yeah.
I'm so serious.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Jazzie, you know, when you got a job to do. You had a job to do. I have a job to do. And, you know, a lot of people didn't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I haphazardly saw a few weeks ago, oh no, I don't do July 4th, which I don't do. It's such a hard place. Like, I need therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such a hard place, because I'm proud of the accomplishments in this country. As a black woman, my family, my ancestors, and people of other cultures. I don't have any problem with people in general. But I have a problem with injustice.
Correct.
I have a problem in the celebration of something when everybody cannot celebrate the same way. So when I was shocked that it was not already done, I was about to leave. Baby, he drove up and, you know, I showed y'all, I already showed y'all, you know, the Escalade golf course, the golf cart. I turned right around and I said, oh, somewhat of a big deal, just drove up. We're going to go find out who he is, because I believe something is about to take place. Had I driven back to Georgia, I would have been devastated for two reasons. One, because I was getting ready to pull up Frederick. I do it every July, 4th of July, because I want to be reminded. But I've never seen or heard the totality. It's always people reading parts of it, then they skip to, and they find other parts. And that's a disservice. I don't care how long it is. I will never do that again, because there was so many key points that needed to be heard again. And we needed to be reminded that if we forget the past, and the past being, we're not stuck in it, but if we have not learned from it, we're going to repeat it. Correct. Which we keep doing.
Which as I read it, I see something, a different interpretation. As we say, if you don't know your past, you're doomed to repeat it.
Right.
But instead, what I see in his conversation is the work is ongoing.
Yeah, it never stops.
And our belief that things are going to change, they change because we decide to change them. And that is a everyday wake up decision, every generation.
I love
decision.
this part. Gold changes, silver changes, copper changes. So if that metal can be melted down to then embody whatever the article or artifact that we want it to be, then we also, let me tell you, I got something out of it now, brother. You came on through. Listen here. Oh, it was so good. Okay, I'm not gonna hold him up, because honey, he in a suit and a scarf. I said, baby, if the brother didn't say, I'm gonna be out here representing the people.
Hey, if they can do it.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I told the mayor. Y'all know I had the mayor. The mayor said, why do I know you? I said, I don't know. He said, I just watched your podcast the other day. I'm saying this again. I'm gonna say it probably every episode for the next 10 episodes. What a wonderful thing to be recognized for the work I do.
Yes.
And what a wonderful way to continue the work by being able to have that. I'm doing the entire speech. I'm not cutting out nothing. Y'all might as well grab your favorite choice of drink, kick your feet up like I always tell you, sit back and relax and listen to the entire thing. Guys, we're going to end right here, because I know y'all probably want to do something else. And I know he got to take the girls home. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
I'm looking forward to the babies being junior beekeepers.
Yes, same here.
Thank
same
you.
Here.
Appreciate you.
Same to you. Same to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for always being present, always being supportive, and always listening. You guys are the best. Check with you later. Happy 145th day on July 4th, 2026.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was calling.
Here to see you.
Well, hey, I gotta represent today, and I didn't even text you back. You sent me the podcast, and I'm about 15 minutes in, so I gotta finish watching. But since you sent it to me, though, I recognize somebody there.
She's there, yeah.
And look at that.
Oh my God, yeah.
I saw the shirt. I kept looking like, where do I know her? Like, I just saw her somewhere. But yep, that's what it was. So we had a good
That's what it is. Yeah.
conversation.
Oh,
and
it's been so
interview
good.
and everything. So.
It's been so